Definitely yes and rather yes were the answers given by 70% of respondents. The opposite opinion was held by 21% of those surveyed. In contrast, 9% of those asked had no opinion on the subject.
Z jednej strony mamy
On the one hand, we have, especially in the youngest generation, a great many people for whom the Pope is perhaps a little unreal, a little funny meme character. That said, not all of Polish society understands or thinks this way.
Myśli w taki sposób.
Gazeta Polska clubs are defending the good name of St. John Paul II. Billboards in solidarity with the Pope, prepared by Gazeta Polska, can be found all over Poland. Meanwhile, on the 2nd of April, on the 18th anniversary of the Holy Father's death, a papal march will pass through the streets of Warsaw. Participants in the patriotic demonstration will march from under the Dąbrowskiego roundabout to the Archcathedral Basilica of St. John the Baptist in Warsaw, where a Mass will be celebrated.
Chciałbym wszystkich serdecznie zachęcić.
I would like to sincerely encourage all of us to stand shoulder to shoulder together, as we did then in 1979, as we did in 1983 or 1987 during these pilgrimages, and to the enemies of our homeland, the enemies of the faith, the enemies of the Holy Father, respond with prayer and support for the memory of the Holy Father.
Odpowiedzieli modlitwą i wsparciem dla pamięci Ojca Świętego.
Meanwhile, the weekly Nie, founded by the Goebbels of martial law, Jerzy Urban, has posted a graphic on its cover slandering the Pope and insulting Catholics. As a result, PKN Orlen CEO Daniel Obajtek has decided to remove this edition of the newspaper from the shelves of Orlen's gas stations. I have made the decision to withdraw from all Orlen outlets the new edition of the Weekly Nie, whose cover crosses all boundaries. We have room for all newspaper titles, but there is no room for hate speech and the destruction of the authority of St. John Paul II. The public debate over John Paul II's alleged cover-up of paedophilia in the Church began after the broadcast of the TVN24 report Franciscan 3. Accusations against the Holy Father were also included in the book Maxima Culpa, John Paul II Anew by Eck Overbeek. Historians and publicists criticise both publications for manipulation and mishandling of the security service archives.
Kampania polityczna, moim zdaniem, serwowana.
The political campaign, in my opinion, served so close from the Kremlin. I think also through agents based in Brussels and Germany, and of course, those who are supposed to perform today on Polish territory. Last week, with the votes of the Law and Justice and the Polish People's Party, a resolution was passed defending the good name of St. John Paul II. The left was against it, while the Civic Coalition deputies did not vote.